Peace, peace, peace. Welcome back to another episode of 33 Hip Hop's Audio Visual Art. That's right, I'm your host Jim from 33. And you know where we at? We in the home base. We in the legendary King Heartbeat Studios with the homie Coolie Chat, the bigger boss behind the scene, making sure we sound right, making sure the lighting is good and everything like that, making sure that everything comes to you crisp and perfect. But thank you for tuning in, and if you've been with us for a while, I hope you subscribe, because if you ain't subscribed, definitely hit that subscribe button right now and that notification bell so you know when we dropping the new content every week, alright? But we not gonna waste too much time. Let's get into this week's joint, alright? Here we go. You did know that New York was more than just the 5 boroughs, right? Now in 2020, that might sound like an obvious point. But in the early 90s, New York rappers who hail from outside of the 5 boroughs had to fight harder for recognition than those within the city limits. Now there were a lot of acts from outside the 5 boroughs like Heavy D and the Boys, Pete Rock and CL Smooth out of Westchester that managed to make a lot of noise. But so did the Gods. Nah, we can't forget about the Gods. Representing for the nation of the gods and the earths to the fullest, Brand Nubian did their part putting Now Rule, better known as New Rochelle, on the map. Here's one of my favorite joints off their 1993 album, In God We Trust. This is Brand Nubian with Punks Jump Up to Get Beat Down. I'm excited about this one. One of my all-time favorite Brand Nubian joints. Jump up to get beat down. Jump up to get beat down.
One day when I was riding on the train, I
seen these two kids talking about the Nubian rain had fallen.
I didn't say nothing cause these kids
Sadat X, one of the most unique voices in hip hop. You know him anywhere, you hear him on a track.
I could rock a jam, make the world drop hammer. Yes, I'm the bad man.
The bad men with black men.
Come to drop bombs, stay with that. Now I can
free fly flow.
Party, dance all night, and at the end, call the party. You're rolling out the style that was made from my mom and my dad when I was young. I used to
run with a notepad. There's a lesson in this. In America, you got freedom of speech. You can say what you want, but you don't know how people are gonna react. Sign my name with the dot. Cry raw. Everybody hit the floor.
Okay, it's you, Slim, the hard brother pack. They want to kneel to the brothers. You must be holding, but something good in his chest. Now his whole body swollen. Why did I have to do it? He asked for it. His man,
so it don't mean jack to me.
He's gone.
That's how it's supposed to be. Check it out now.
I ain't going out, man. That short style is dead. Have y'all heard what I said?
If not, ask the dread. Some of y'all don't know Lord Jamal with the dreads. Punks jump up to get beat down. What? Punks jump up to get beat down. Punks jump up to get beat down. Jump up to get beat down. Some of y'all try to front on Lord Jamal like he's not a dope lyricist, like he's just a talking head from the internet. No. My Nikes would be, you wrecked them. Yo, you gotta respect them. The Puma strut with the goddamn bass, and you're gonna take blood in your mouth. It's gonna flood south. Y'all try to front on him like he's not a dope lyricist. Y'all try to front on him like he's not a dope lyricist. But when you hear this line right here, can you not sing it? When you hear this line, could you not sing it? Lord Jamal will live long, cause I give strong blows to the heads of my foes. What? You can't listen to this joint and not sing that. Stop playing with Lord Jamal. Stop playing with Lord Jamal. Punks jump up to get beat down. One of my favorite Brand Nubian joints of all time. catch nothing but abuse. Diamond D on the track. Jazz samples.
Yeah, brothers think we fell off, but we definitely didn't fall.
Dope drum patterns. People thought the guards wasn't going to be able to do it without Puma, but we going to get into it. And then there were two. There's a reason that this is one of my favorite Brand Nubian joints of all time. Not because Diamond D hooked up a dope track, not because of the hardcore images in the video, not because this was my theme song to hype myself up anytime I wanted to confront somebody I ain't like. Nah, I'm bugging. But the real reason is because nobody thought that the gods would do it. After their first album, One for All, came out to critical acclaim, receiving 5 mics in the source, everybody was waiting to see if they could shake the sophomore jinx. Then the unexpected happened. Legendary MC Grand Puba, who was often considered the front man of the group, would leave. Nevertheless, Lord Jamar and Sadat X pressed on, and their first single knocked it clear out of the park. Now, they could have folded. They could have given us lackluster material. Hell, they could have quit altogether. But as history tells us, they absolutely didn't. You see, the point of the story is that life is filled with imperfections, and very often the most imperfect set of circumstances will align themselves at the most imperfect time and leave you with an imperfect number of options. So it's either you give in and let the less than ideal circumstances consume you, or you press on through the rough times. That's exactly what Jamar and X did. And because they persevered, they managed to cement their place in hip-hop history and also establish a legacy aside from Grand Puba. So the long and the short of it is, as the seasons change, so do the circumstances. And instead of waiting around for the perfect circumstances to show up, just press on. Alright, y'all. Thanks for tuning into another episode of 33 Hip Hop Audio Visual Art. We appreciate the support, and if you enjoyed this episode, definitely hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you know when we drop the new episodes every week. And plus, we got some more content coming. We got some more things coming on the channel, so you gotta subscribe and tap that notification bell to make sure you know when we drop it, alright? So we're gonna get out of here, but you know what I want to do. You know how we're gonna clean it up with the critical thinking question of the week. And my question this week is, the guards had hits with Puba, they had hits without Puba, but I want to focus on the legacy of Jamar and Sadat X in this particular point. What's your favorite Puba-less, should I say, Brand Nubian joint? What's your favorite joint? They had Holding On. They had a whole slew of joints without Puba. And I want to know, what's your favorite Grand Puba-less Brand Nubian? I mean, we love the unit as the whole collective, but we got to give the gods props for persevering. We're talking about persevering here. So let me know in the comment section below. I'm going to hit y'all and let y'all know what's my favorite joint. Might be this, might be something else, but you gotta interact with me in the comments, alright? I ain't gonna talk too long about it. I'm gonna see y'all in the comment section. Until then, signing off from King Heartbeat Studio, it's Jim from 33. Peace.